We met our junior year when I was editor-in-chief of the Rice Thresher.
And I joined the Thresher staff after having written a scathing letter to the editor in which I critiqued Jeanne in various ways and her her editor-in-chiefness and her aptitude for that. And then I went to an open house with an idea of doing maybe a comic strip and some movie reviews and things like that. She hadn't connected the dots yet.
Well, not exactly. In the meantime, I'd gone and seen him in a German language production of Three Penny Opera, which German professor Susan Clark was directing. And I recognized him from that play, but I didn't remember his credit right. So the first thing I said to him when he came in was, "Doug Nissing, right?" And he's like, no. But in a way, it turned out to be kind of fair pay for all the mean things he'd said about me in an anonymous letter to the editor. I had noted in my editorials that I always had my name on what I published, so at least I stood behind my beliefs, however possibly flawed they might be. But nonetheless, he came to the open house. He was a good sport and a good artist.
And basically, she stalked me the rest of the semester. Whenever I'd be walking to class, it would be past the college she lived in. She lived in Lovett. I lived in Sid, so there was that cut across. And mysteriously, Jeanne would be outside her room, right on the corner, as I was heading to class.
Maybe
every
even
day.
with a spare yogurt to offer. How did that happen?
At the Baker Shakespeare rehearsals, you'd be showing up with your theater reviewer coincidentally just to see how things were going.
So
it all worked out.
So just to add though, it was when I saw him in tights in a Baker Shakespeare play. I think that probably sealed the deal, if you will, and it was during the April Fool's edition of the Thresher, aka the Thrasher, that a love connection of sorts was made. That was 1983. And we got married 10 years later after he proposed to me at Christmas '92 at the statue of the founder, William Marsh Rice. So it's a Rice story. It's a Rice love story.
It's a Rice story. It took a time to develop. It all worked out in the end, didn't it?
Yep.